So here is a perception of mine. Perception, I call it, rather than a poem, because at times my writing is not acoustically rhythmic, but it does rhyme in thought. So, a perception. This one I titled The Lost Child, and it goes like this. I called, but he did not answer. I panicked, for the child was nowhere to be found. I searched and searched, yet still I saw no trace of him. I asked for others to join in the rescue, but they returned empty-handed. My God, where is he? How did I lose him? He must wander everywhere but here. So I sought, following the wind. I excavated the heaviest stone, but he was not underneath. I ascended the highest peak, but neither was he there. Until at last I found his freshest footprints. But he was long gone, for I traced him to a watery place. But his tracks stopped at the water's edge. There was nothing to do but to press onward, so in I dove. The frigid body enveloped me, and I could not breathe. Where are you? I called with my final breath. Then all turned to darkness as my oxygen ascended, and my mind and body surrendered to the blackness. I lost all sense. I did not even remember my own name. What am I called? I thought. How have I come to be here? As the seconds stretched into hours, I contemplated and pondered. What am I? Then, at last, a voice responded from the abyss below. You are all that can be, all that ever was and will be, I heard it say. I am you, and you are me. Why do you call from below and in the darkness? In the darkness is where you were born, and from the depths you emerged. You see with light, but it is not true sight. And what you know as coming from below is a matter of perspective. I found that in this space of death, life was given to me, and I responded, teach me your ways. Why do you ask for something which you already have? Why do you search for what is in your hand? I looked down, and I remembered that I was drowning. I looked up, and all I saw was my hands grasping for a horizon. Then finally, I breached the surface, and I took my first breath. As I crawled out to the water's edge, gasping, I looked back to the water. On my hands and knees, I stared down into the abyss. The water's shimmering settled, and I saw in the mirror that it made the face of the child I risked drowning for, staring back. And it was me. I repeated the words I heard, and in the same voice of darkness the child spoke. Why do you search for what is in your hand? But I looked at my hands, and they were empty. And I was lost. And I was alone. A child, no more.